Australian and Chinese militaries have held a joint exercise in the central Chinese province of Sichuan.
This comes after just 2 weeks after Australia announced greater military cooperation with the United States. Raikkonen reports from China's Sichuan province.
This is what some of these young Chinese soldiers did 3 years ago in the aftermath of the devastating Sichuan earthquake that killed around 70,000 people. But this isn't a reenactment. It's a disaster relief exercise between Australia and China in a base very near the epicenter. The mock rescue operation was set in a fictitious third country and had been planned since January.
In an Asia-Pacific region where natural disasters are an all too common occurrence, our two countries are now better placed to coordinate our responses should we be called upon to work side by side to provide humanitarian assistance and disaster relief in future.
15 members of the Australian Defence Force emergency team and around 20 from the People's Liberation Army took part. The ADF says only some specialist medical equipment were brought from Australia.
The exercise, the size of it actually reflects how we would actually do planning in an actual natural disaster event.
China has always mobilized its army in times of natural disasters. The Chinese estimate they deployed around 140,000 troops to Sichuan in 2008.
They say their response back then was a success, but that there was more to be learned.
During this exercise, we gained inspiration in terms of assessing the extent of the destruction, coordinating with the country in need, the procedures and the standardised process.
The exercise comes just a fortnight after China expressed reservations about the permanent stationing of US troops on Australian soil. Both countries have plans to hold more joint military activities over the next 24 months, including one in Australia next year. Hui Fentei, ABC News, Sichuan.